Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the crypt. Hey, Kenny Kisses, what's up? And let's get into it. First thing I want to show tonight is Love Notes for TLC. I don't know if anyone caught it. And you know what? I want to say, I know sometimes you guys do see these things already, and let me just say I appreciate that you watch it with me again. It's kind of like a little different take on it, but I still appreciate it. Hey, Luna, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Nora, what's up? Thanks for being here, Nora. All right, let's get into it. Hey, Moni, wow. Okay. What is up, all? Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the first video. So this is Love Notes for TLC. Basically, she's been living at her mom's house because she's 8 months pregnant, about to have that baby, and she's a pain in the ass. I hate to say it, but she just is. You know, if you're living somewhere rent free, you should do everything you can, you know, while you're there till the baby's born. But not Letitia. So she's been gaslighting her family, especially her brother, who I guess allegedly was on some sort of drugs. And here, you'll just see.
If I can't get my weed, I'm just gonna start smoking cigarettes.
So what you're saying is that you can go back and tell everyone else that you do stuff, right? That you're gonna promise that you're not gonna smoke in the house. Yet all of a sudden you smoke in the house because you've been drinking and everything, and all of a sudden it's everybody else's fucking issue. Because
you know, let me just first say, what a snitch. I mean, if this was my sister, I would have been like, yo, man, you got to stop. Like, let alone saying it to everybody on the internet in a state where apparently they're not allowed to smoke weed so free out there. But seriously, I think she just does this just to get views, just to get people to watch. Because she got like almost 5,000 views on this one video, freaking out at her family.
Because you can't own up to what you do. Because you can't hold to your fucking promises and your words.
You mean the same thing you're doing now? Stop talking to me.
Yeah,
what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? So what you're telling me is that I have to fucking just shut up and take it. You've got to fucking...
And also, she's 3 months pregnant. So just want to throw that out there for any moms out there who knows about being 8 months and screaming like this and the stresses that come with that and what could potentially happen to your child in utero, you know, while yelling and all that.
Smoke in the house like that. I'm already exposed to fucking cat shit in the fucking bathroom that I use every goddamn day. Like I stated, I don't want to be here as much as no one else wants me to be here with your toxic behaviors going on.
Toxic behavior? Get away from me.
Yeah, toxic behavior. You're smoking cigarettes in mommy's house. She's never been around fucking cigarettes like that.
Yeah, but you're having...
Because of the smoke.
For her videos and whatever she needs more context.
No, what
I mean, wow. So, you know, her mom seems like she knows what's going on. This is just more content for her videos. Of course, we don't do these things. And yeah, I don't know this woman from a can of paint, but I believe her because she's just like, this is just ridiculous. This is just more content. She knows what this is all about.
I had made a comment about was why would he smoke in the goddamn house? I didn't even approach it like that. I said, Mommy, maybe if you could talk to him because he promised me he wasn't going to fucking smoke.
I literally just tried to lay down for a second. First time I smoked one cigarette in here.
In the house, right.
That is so gaslighting when someone has to repeat themselves. Right. They want you to hit them. Just want to throw that out there. So if anyone ever does that to you, yes, you're being gaslit.
So that's why you can't fucking go out to the fucking porch like you. I don't give a fuck. Just because you gave me weed.
Pregnant, still smoking.
Just because.
Still smoking.
And plenty of people
And
do.
you still want
Plenty of people do smoke weed
people do.
during
That
fucking
one-
their pregnancy. But cigarettes are not the same.
For the last time you tried to set me up.
Wow.
Cut it out.
I'm
You
not
failed
gonna do
that,
this
they're being
shit.
stupid.
No, failed? Failed? No, this is actually calling people out on the abuse that they can't fucking do.
Where's that
Ridiculous.
Then I'll fucking leave. I will check all my shit.
Thank you. Good. I want my butt back.
Okay, good. So do you realize if I don't show up at court, she goes to jail, right?
I realize a lot more than you.
Yeah,
Grab your stuff.
yeah,
Grab your stuff.
yeah.
I want my blood. Go.
Right.
That's great. You know, well, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go to jail or whatever. He's like, all right, we don't care, get out of here. Well, then you know what's gonna happen if I do. Then you know, then don't say that if that's not what you really want to.
So what
Go.
you're saying is because you're not allowed to smoke a fucking cigarette in mommy's goddamn house.
Because you just
And mommy's all on your side. And this is all she fucking knows is toxicity and fuck this fucking place because you're all fucking toxic.
Everything I do,
Drinking and shit, smoking in the fucking house after you promised me. You said you were gonna not fucking do that shit.
Give me my bud. That's all you're mad about. You just lost your temper when I brought up my shit. So give me
Yeah,
my shit
exactly.
Oh no, I'm not gonna walk in there and give you shit.
now. I will find
know
it.
Okay, we'll see that, and I'll call the fucking cops
Do
anyway.
that.
Yeah, they know exactly how to push you and what buttons to push. And she's probably like, "Oh, I'll record this," knowing good and well that her brother's not gonna go attack her, being 8 months pregnant. But she's just gonna. She knows that it'll just get him really, really angry. But yeah, it is so messed up. I mean, the fact that she was living in her car this whole time and then going to gyms and just going there to take showers and shit, like. She should be really appreciative and humbled for letting her stay here.
I'm trying to get my shit.
Yeah.
I don't care. You're the one how you said pack your shit and go.
So you're gonna touch all my goddamn
Hey,
shit.
Munchak.
Well, tell me where my shit is.
It's not your shit.
You just
It's
we
not
didn't
your
pay for
shit.
shit. Where
So
is it?
what you're
For the
doing-
second time, you have
So-
not paid. So where is
Hey,
it?
If
Ovid.
you don't calm his bitch ass down, I swear to fucking
You're
God,
screaming and yelling.
you don't fucking touch me like
Oh,
that,
wait.
bitch. I'm fucking pregnant. You just fucking yanked.
Whoa. Okay. I don't know about you all, but I'll say this. She just went after her mom. That's what it looked like to me. And the brother defended the mother. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But, that's my opinion.
I will call the fucking police for this shit.
Hey, Mr. Beck. Yeah, exactly.
You just pushed me the fuck over. It's on video, bitch.
Wow.
You just fucking did it. What the fuck is wrong with you? You better get him the fuck out of this house, mother.
I'm not even in there, mommy.
Oh,
If this
she
is the
tripped.
type of
She
shit,
tripped in the little doggy pillow.
What did I do again?
you saw that shit, mother. He's getting physically violent with a pregnant woman, and you're gonna tell me that's okay?
His bitch ass is not.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Alright, you're a bitch.
Wow.
Get the fuck away
Oh,
from
what are
me.
you doing with your
He's
hands
getting
on me?
physical. Get him the fuck away from me. Get him the fuck away from me. Get him the fuck away from me now.
What about you, bitch? Nothing. I'm not showing
It's
me
on
right now.
fucking video.
I love it when people think if they yell louder than you, then that means that they're the victim. What's up with that?
Now, bitch,
Look,
why?
Look at it. Look at it, dummy.
You're a fucking little
because-
pussy for being like that with a
You
fucking.
just don't want to leave because you're scared against all your
Because
shit.
you don't want to be told to stop smoking a fucking cigarette in the
And
goddamn
you don't
house.
want to be told to stop smoking bud, bitch.
Right?
I'm pregnant, like you just said. Cut it out.
You have fucking issues, bitch. I'm not doing this shit. You better get him the fuck out of this house. You're the one that tolerates physical violence. You're the one that allows this shit to happen. You're the
Wow, this is her
one that
mom.
gets it this escalated because you didn't want to say shit, did you?
I told you I would, but you kept at it. You
Sorry, I keep wanting to pause to say something. This is awful. This is really Shanny levels of treating her family. I can't believe her mom even still wants to work with her, still wants to help her. I mean, whatever is mentally ill with her, thinking that smoking weed is better than smoking cigarettes in the house. Like, it's so nuts. And then as soon as he goes to the door, like, I can't handle you. I need to walk away. The right thing to do, the thing that they would teach you in anger management to do, is walk away. Then she starts off with her mother, her poor, obviously retired, elderly mother.
And I said, you want me to go yank him out of the bed right now?
I kept at it.
Yes.
No, you started getting loud, and then he woke up and came out of here. I didn't get loud first. I never get loud first. Never.
Bullshit.
I mentioned it. Oh, I snapped. Okay, my calm ass demeanor, talking to people, that's snapping at people, but him pushing me over and him telling.
I'm not her doing nothing. She can do what she wants. She's gonna be extra mad because I got my shit back.
No, there is no mad about that. I'm leaving. You're gonna be held responsible for the bond. No.
This one was yesterday. She made a couple yesterday. Yeah, this one was made yesterday.
I don't care. I told you leave me out of it.
Crazy,
I tried
right?
to close the door behind her. She couldn't live with that. She needs what she
This
needs.
this is normal for our fucking house.
This is normal.
Do you realize
This
too?
is a lie. Then why do you only get this now when you provoke it and we know we're being videotaped? Why does it only happen like
Hey,
that?
what the fuck
Yeah.
are you talking about, bitch?
How does it happen?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling you a fucking pussy ass little bitch.
And again, like, Letitia's just like Shanny. They have CPS is watching their videos. She will obviously, as soon as this baby is born, get it taken away because she's dysfunctional. It seems like her family's not as dysfunctional. They're just trying to like handle her because anything that she talks about with her brother is apparently it's from like 10 plus, maybe even 20 years ago, but she just doesn't let it go. But she's really, really toxic.
Because I'm finally getting the fucking guts. Yeah, right. With the alcohol, with the fucking bottles. And
she's
shit,
8 months
fucking
pregnant.
Smoking cigarettes, right? This is the
Giving that
toxic
stress
behavior
in
you're
her
allowing
body
in
to that
fucking homes.
baby.
Instead of helping someone that is actually innocent, you help these people, these trash ass fucking individuals, because you birthed him, so you feel like you're responsible, so you enable him. I didn't say shit to you that got that riled up. I told you I didn't want smoking in the house, so you escalated this. No one else but you.
For at least
No.
10 minutes.
You know what?
At least.
No.
It was over there. And I kept telling you, okay, I will talk to him. And you kept on.
Crash.
I said, okay, I will talk to him. You said it again. She just kept nagging. And I
Okay.
didn't until I finally told you, what, you want me to go yank his ass out of the bedroom? So I tell him,
No,
I'll do that
what I
right
did
now.
was I asked you
Then
about,
started
I
yelling
asked you, no, I didn't.
You did too.
No, I didn't. Prior to that, that's why I started recording, because everyone knows I stay calm. Even when people confront me about all crazy shit.
Either she said that she was, ARD, or she didn't realize that she was pregnant until later. Because first she said she was this one guy in October, and then she changed it to she got pregnant in November. So I don't know if she doesn't realize the date or even the actual guy, but yeah, she should have definitely been on some sort of contraceptives. Agreed.
So the fact that I confronted you about him smoking cigarettes in my car, that's what pissed you off. That's why you said.
I told you, no, he didn't smoke in your car.
Okay, so then what you said was, fine, I won't use your car again. I won't use your car. So that's why you gave me my key back. So it was you that got heightened. So that you got overwhelmed because you couldn't, and I didn't tell you.
Right.
I didn't tell you couldn't.
Same here.
No, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna pack my shit and go because you don't know what the fuck is going on here.
You let me talk.
You
for
think-
once. You said on the order of that. That's why you didn't want him in your car because you just.
I didn't want
him
cigarettes
you
in my
know,
fucking
because you
car.
don't want him in there,
Seriously, this woman was living in her car for months. If that was me, I'd shut my mouth and I'd be in the corner of the room. I wouldn't say shit. No one would even see me. I'd have my baby and I'd do what I have to do after that. At least after she has a baby, she could get special help to have her own place. Doing this to be forcefully forced out, whether by police or whatever, is messed up. And even if police don't get called, just having the stress on her elderly mother or just on her own self because she's carrying an 8 month, she's pregnant 8 months, is either way, it's just horrible. She really needs some help.
Okay, I didn't say that, but okay, if that's what you
In
think.
the past 2 weeks, anytime I told you I was getting ready to go, you
Yeah,
said,
unfortunately.
And I said, no, I'm taking my own. Today I asked you if I could take your truck, and you told me I could.
You
I
told
even
me you
put
were gonna-
$50 of gas in
Right.
it again today for all the errands.
Okay, do
we've
you
been
understand?
doing.
You're the one that used all the gas, though.
Don't tell me
So
that.
you tell
Don't
me.
tell me that.
What errands did I run?
Hey, Brett.
What I went to Dr. Carol's. Okay, but does that cost? No, you sat outside of a Kroger
Right.
for 20 minutes with it on one day. You
You
sat in the Kroger parking lot waiting for 20 minutes with it on, and you're gonna tell me that it's all me.
Okay.
You told me numerous times, I don't care about wasting the gas. That's what you said because I paid for it.
Gotcha.
You
And I still don't understand how she's not locked up somewhere. She's made so many videos saying that she wanted to get stabbed in the stomach, the baby die, this and that. I mean, she's more than once threatened to kill this baby that's unborn, that hasn't been born in her stomach many times. And and that is probably why the mom is fighting her right now with kid gloves, because she knows how nuts she is, that she might do something to self-abort,
You always throw it in
Allegedly.
my face, like all of a sudden I owe more than what you have. So then if that's what you even came up.
I gave you money to help pay to get you caught up a couple of payments
Right.
on the truck.
What's
I
up?
paid
Thanks
And
for
this is
being
why
here.
I would
4
rather
hours
be
away
fucking
to
dead.
go get you 4 hours to come back, plus to buy you some salad works, plus everything that I put in extra when you don't have the food stamps. Or
Seems like
whatever.
that's right
That's
next
fine,
door.
use that, Lizzie said. But I got this. You tell me,
Oh, but then you shove it
And she also has her big brother that looks like he will defend his mom.
in my face
no,
later.
you do.
No, I didn't say shit. That's what you're not understanding. You shove it in my face, and then all of a sudden I have to defend myself for no goddamn reason. Because I shouldn't have had to defend myself over a cigarette that he promised he wouldn't smoke. So he stole the fucking weed. So instead of you confronting him, right?
You were provoking me into where I
Okay.
had to defend myself to the point of saying, "Here's your keys. I won't touch your car anymore."
And seriously, I can't believe I get it. She's doing it for views, but if it was me, I can't record my mom if I was fighting with her, because later on I'll feel like maybe I was kind of wrong on some of that fight, and then I'd feel like an idiot posting it. For her to do that and not give a shit about how her mom is portrayed here, it's awful.
Okay,
You said you're
I
not
didn't
driving,
provoke you
going
shit.
You said
I
you're
didn't
not gonna
provoke
take it,
shit.
So I don't need to take it.
I didn't
will
tell
take
you
my
anything
car.
about you driving my vehicle. Nothing. I didn't say anything.
mean,
I
she's
never said
pretty bad,
anything about
Nora.
you need to give me my keys back. I didn't say anything about, you know, you need to stop doing this.
You made
I
the
didn't say
comment
anything about
your
you.
brother is why I told you to here. That way you don't
Oh,
have to
because
worry
so
about
you would, that's an
If I
admittance.
don't have the keys,
You
I can't do
you
anything
giving back the
with the
keys
city.
is an admittance to you allowing him to smoke in my vehicle.
not
Because I told him, I said, I hope,
No,
I told
it's
you,
not
I hope he wasn't smoking in there. And you said, oh, well, when I was pumping gas, he was outside of the vehicle with the window, you know, with
Right.
the, and smoking outside of it.
Because the
So why did you get to the, so why did you get to
Well, now I know why she was in homeless for all those months in that parking lot in her car.
smoking hers too?
I am not going to have therapy with you because you people
Like
don't
the stream,
understand.
folks.
You just allowed that little pussy to get physically violent with an 8-month pregnant woman, and you don't think that that's an issue. You don't see that's fucking an issue. You don't.
You ain't seen violent yet. When you get up in mom's face and the rest, yeah, there's a problem. I ain't got no
What the fuck are
problem.
you talking about? I'm not touching mom. I
wasn't
don't fucking touch her.
either. I was literally trying to block you by a door
Okay.
and you wouldn't leave me
So
alone.
I'm going to make sure that
I'm
everybody
gonna
sees
make
this
sure
shit.
everybody knows about you too. I don't care.
Right.
I gotta get around so I can, cause I got more blood now real quick. I need some blood to go roll up.
Am I behind you?
Maybe. There's some more rats. Because I'm so fucked up. I'm done.
Yeah.
Need me
Right.
some deals. That's like, hey,
Get the
quit
fuck
filming
away
me before
from
I
me.
sue you,
Get the
dumbass.
fuck. No,
Get away
this
from me.
isn't. This isn't
By
fucking.
what?
Just
You're gonna try to monetize
this
me?
isn't-
By me, bitch? No. You don't get no views without nobody else.
Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me, pussy ass bitch. Pussy ass fucking bitch.
That's gaslighting. It's so
And you guys
gaslighting.
understand now. Do you understand how I'm in danger constantly? Do
No.
you not understand that? He just shoved me the fuck over, used his fucking head to headbang me into the fucking wall, and you're gonna tell me that I'm the fucking issue in my own problems?
You attacked your mom, and then he pushed you back, and then you said, "Oh, you're touching a pregnant woman." That's what happened. I saw it. I mean, that's my opinion, but still.
When all I did was confront my mother because I woke up over here
Confront with her
and it smelled
hands.
like cigarettes in the fucking house. He told me when I first got back here, I recorded a small excerpt of me going to the bathroom and asking him to not smoke. But then he said, okay, fine, I got you, and he saw me recording, so
Right, Candy?
he said he wasn't going to smoke. So then all of a sudden, I'm in trouble. He's in there digging around in my mom's pills again. Let's see what the pill bottle he likes to go to, because that's exactly... Obviously, my mom's got a shit ton of pills here, and all this shit here. This is the bottles that he uses from all the fucking time. Oh, okay, so they're actually my mother's. Okay, yeah. These are the ones he goes in and takes. And you
Oh
know,
my god!
what-
Way to dox your mom. That's letting you stay somewhere because you got arrested for falsifying a false R report.
why did I have to be the one that calls this shit out? This is all my crap right here, mind you. Like I told you, the
Okay.
safe space that I have, right, for my kid, because that's what everybody presumes is that's this is a safe place for me. This is a safe place.
Hey,
All this
Jelly
shit,
Bean.
right? That's
So-
why I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in fucking jail. That's why I would rather call out exactly what I fucking see, how I see it, and this is how he fucking lives. Let's see. In the dark, in the fucking, oh, you can't see because it's dark in here and shit. There is trash everywhere. It is a fucking goddamn mess in here. Like there is fucking, it is ripped up. There's a fucking overflowing trash can. Let me see if I can
Right.
get an actual light in here because.
No, you're not gonna go in there.
Oh no! What you don't understand?
Well, like hear the mom, like, no, you're not gonna go in there. He's a grown man. You can't just go break it and entering, even though because it's not your house, the grown man's room, and be like, here, check this out for the internet to see. Like, get the hell out of here.
Mother, is that you just kicked out,
I don't care.
and I'm literally gonna no.
I didn't
Yeah,
kick you out.
right,
You kicked
Eva.
yourself out. You keep saying
I kicked myself out because he can't follow rules.
No.
Because he can't
I
follow
have not
rules.
said a word. I have
Right.
not said a word. You keep saying you're gonna leave. I have
Right.
not said a word.
I can't trust this bitch. He
No.
literally what you just saw, the physical violence.
You need to calm down.
No, the
No,
physical
you
violence.
you keep
I'm going to send
provoking.
this video to Dr. Carroll as well,
Okay,
so he knows
all right,
exactly
all right,
who he's dealing with,
all right.
so he can know.
Stop
And
filming. All right, I'm
no,
done with you filming.
you know what? And I'm done. And actually, that's not a violation.
I don't
Do you
care,
understand in
but
the state of
I'm
Arkansas?
asking you to turn it off in my
Okay,
house.
okay.
Against
Yeah,
me.
get away
I'm
from
asking
me.
you to turn
Get
it
away.
off.
Don't touch me.
I'm
Back up. Don't fucking touch me,
blocking
bitch.
the camera.
No,
I
don't.
told you stop.
Wow.
Wait, where are you
Again,
backing me
take it
to?
elsewhere.
Yeah.
Again, without
So
me.
that he
Yeah.
doesn't get physically violent and destroy the rest of my belongings going through my.
Yo, I can never call my mom bitch. Wow. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old school like that, but to call your mom bitch, she's letting you stay there. Like, okay, you're 8 months pregnant. You might be going through different changes, hormone changes, but to call your mom bitch? What the hell?
Belongings
It's
and shit
awful.
because he has never been able to be trusted, and you are sitting there to defend him constantly.
I'm not
You-
defending either of you.
No, you never defend me. You defend everyone
I'm
else.
going to defend about how you're provoking
Right.
again. That's defending. Okay.
I don't give a fuck. No wonder I have so many goddamn suicide attempts because I have to deal with this bullshit and have had to deal with it
Oh,
for my
small
entire
violence in
fucking
the
life.
chat.
I'm
So-
with you, and I'm going to deal with you.
Oh, I'm the issue for keeping up with my moral statutes, for not going and having pills and drinks and cigarettes. I'm the issue.
For you, nobody is ever up to your expectations. No one.
Do you realize how sick this is?
You shit talk Dr. Carol all the time.
Oh, do I?
You have.
Okay, and I've done it in videos too because I don't agree with everything that was stated to me, and then I have to readjust and understand where he's coming from. So even my disrespect is actual respect because I'm questioning everybody. So I don't understand you. I don't understand this. I don't understand why you didn't just defend a pregnant woman. You didn't defend me whatsoever. You let him get physically violent with me just now. God. You let him head fucking butt me.
I can be in the middle of the two of you.
No, so what you're saying is you're accepting of the physical and the violence and the screaming and him stealing from me like that was my only fucking recreation of having this, being able to smoke the weed? Do you realize how sick you are for this?
Especially that name.
You are. Do you realize how, yeah, I would be too. I would be ashamed if I were you as a mother to that monster.
I hear that.
And understanding that he's going to end up in fucking prison soon. And you helped the wrong child succeed, okay? I'm done with this. I'm done with trying to deal with my family that's always there for me, right? No, you can't talk to that pussy-ass bitch. He's over here drinking and smoking and shit. He leaves his trash everywhere.
Hey,
and you're like, you're not going to film that because it's fucking destroyed in that goddamn room. And every time I had a fucking sock out of place in there, you bitched at me about it being fucking messy.
Absolutely nothing to you this whole time you've been staying with me in the last month.
We didn't have an issue.
Hey,
but you and I have not had the issue.
You have your freedom of whatever you want to do in the house. And I don't make you do
Yeah, the mom first brought us here, right?
I am so sick and fucking tired of you not standing up for the righteous thing. Instead, you are ungodly and impure. Because this is not okay. The fact that you would allow this type of temperament to go on and cycle through to your children, you realize how toxic you are, right? Dr. Carol even said, do you realize your family is dysfunctional, right? Extremely. And all you do is, I got it, because you're in denial.
I've never been a dysfunctional person. I was not a dysfunctional child.
Is that okay?
I was not
Okay.
a dysfunctional person.
Okay.
I went through a dysfunctional marriage, and now I have dysfunctional kids.
Okay. So you're in denial that you have any issues whatsoever.
I don't provoking problems. I use logical.
And did you diffuse the situation whatsoever?
You're right, lady.
I'm supposed to diffuse things between two adults.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you can force me to submit.
So what she's saying is you guys should be able to work it on yourselves because you're two adults. That's exactly what she said. If you don't get that, you're a moron.
But you can't force that little pussy-ass bitch to submit.
Did I go over and get in between you and say you had to submit? No, I can't get between two arguing adults anymore.
Oh my God. You literally saw him get physical with me and you didn't do shit. What in the fuck is wrong with you? I have it on fucking film. What are you talking about? And I'm not going to end up going to that fucking that fucking hearing, and you're going to be the one that ends up in fucking jail.
This is
I'm sick and tired
Lovenotes for TLC. And the video is called Violent Male Felon, which is her brother. From I think he had his felon thing from 20 years ago. Pushes and headbutts 8-month pregnant woman. And that is not what happened. She went after her mother, and he said, back up. That's mom. And, and she said, well, you touching me because you were attacking your mother.
This fucking shit. I don't care where the fuck I go. I would.
Because all I have to do is pay the rest of the bond.
Oh, yeah, right, Jilly B?
Okay, and all of a sudden you're going to have money for that.
My bridges with people, and I will be able to get the help to do stuff.
Okay, yeah, because it's all about finances with you and keeping yourself out of fucking prison when in actuality, what you just allowed?
I stuck up for you and bailed you out.
Okay.
Brought you home. So you're saying that I shouldn't do that, or that I...
Home to what? To this? To this?
I wanted to come home. I have the emails.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It was my mistake. I didn't realize that you allowed this type of behavior still.
Oh.
Yeah, I already knew. You're right. Knowing that he was over here, knowing that Angel Servant was over here, I should have known better. Because Angel Servant acts like that.
You could also take it to your whatever whim. Whenever you get pissed off, you've been pissed for days now about how things are going for you, and you turn it back, and now you're taking it out on us because you're taking out on the people in the public, and you've told them everything you can possibly tell them.
I tell them everything every day.
So now it was to get pissed at us.
Okay.
Well, she takes it as, oh my God, you're such a violent felon. You touched me, blah, 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 even though she's the gaslighter and aggressor.
Okay.
So that you can make more content for your videos to put out there.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I didn't video this shit for money. I video this shit because this is the sick truth about my fucking life. I hate you people.
Yeah,
You're
right.
Sick. You just got physical with me, and I can't even call the police right now because you people are deranged. I'm sick of you. No! I'm done talking to you. You're sick. I never get this fucking hype. And you know why? Because you're fucking sick. You allow this shit. I never did this time, and they know that. I fucking hate you. I hate
Like, fuck. I mean, really, because it's, you know, the way she's acting, I'm gonna be limited for ads on this video anyway. But I don't care. It's just, damn. How could you talk to your mother like that? I hate you. Die with fuck you, or like all that. Like, it's your mother, and then when she's not here, you'll probably be crying your eyes out, or maybe you won't, because you're like a psychopath.
you so fucking much. You're so pathetic as a fucking woman.
You always lie to me when you say you love me, mommy. You lie. It's all
Oh,
over.
it's my lie. It's my lie because I'm trying to fucking love someone that is sick. You!
She's
Never
nuts.
allowing all this shit to happen my entire life to me. For you allowing the abuse and the sexual abuse, and you never stood up for me. I hate you! I will never respect you, and I told you that years ago. And just because you reached out so you didn't look like the bad mom, you're the one manipulating shit.
Because I'm enabling you.
Not really. I was trying to set it up with that. But Cash App works a lot better. And oh yeah, it's still on the top right here. Let me throw that on the top. I didn't even notice it.
I enable. Who's everyone? Do they have a fucking psychology degree? Do they have a doctorate? No.
Do you?
Neither do you.
Do you? Do you?
I go to people and they give me fucking reference on this shit. So I get my information about how toxic this is, about how fucking disgusting that was
There you
for
go.
him to get physically violent with an 8-month pregnant woman. And he's gonna end up having to fucking pay for that. And he's talking about smoking weed pregnant. There are plenty of
Right.
states that that give that as a medication. So his dumbass thinks that he's fucking blah blah blah.
Yeah. Oh, I need to figure out how to set it up. Like, I have a thing for through Streamlabs. I could give out. You can use PayPal for that.
Then why didn't you tell me you were going to go back to smoking cigarettes? 'Cause
Did
you
I?
told me.
Oh my
You did tell me.
god! Oh my god! And then there was weed all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't like cigarettes. I only do that so that when I end up having nothing, that I have something to fucking go on.
And
So-
that's what the fight about is.
Okay, okay. So I didn't smoke any cigarettes, and I didn't drink any alcohol. Okay, so but I said that though. Okay, so I should be upheld to my words, but then he doesn't have to fucking hold to his word. You're right. I totally understand that. You're right. You're absolutely right. I have to hold up to my word. Yet he, okay, you're right.
I'm telling you to get out of the house. I'm telling you. You can go in there. You can
So what you want me to do is live with that piece of shit. You want me to live with a child rapist in there.
I'm not
Okay.
Wow.
asking either one of you to be
Okay.
okay, because I don't want either one of you out on the streets suffering in the heat or anything for any reason, pregnancy or otherwise. Okay?
Holy
I'm not
shit.
telling you to
I'm
leave.
so glad I got this
You
on
have a roof
video.
over your head. You can go in there and be calm in your room. Even therapists will tell you, defuse the situation by stepping away.
So
from it.
confronting
Step away.
you
But
about the
step
cigarette
away.
smoke was my issue. It was my fault for arguing a fact. It was my fault for arguing. Okay. And I didn't egg on. I didn't. We sat there for like 3 to 5 minutes because you kept saying all this shit. Right.
Do you want me to jerk him out of his bed? Because you know he went to go to sleep. I said, do you want me to jerk
Oh,
him out of the bed? and tell him so?
he's always sleeping. So what's the problem? He gets up and he eats.
Yeah, no, she
he
definitely
sleeps,
should.
He destroys the fucking house, and then all of a sudden I'm the one to blame. You're right because I do the dishes. I'm the one that cleans up. I'm the one that does the laundry.
You told me
Yeah.
yesterday about how you're always jealous.
So, and you allowed him to physically go through my stuff, yet when I tried to open the door to go in there, you said, don't go in there. Okay, so what you're doing is having a
That
double
was not the
standard.
case. No.
Because you agree,
No,
you agree with what he
no,
just
no,
did.
no. That was not the case.
Right.
I told you didn't need to be putting it on
Right.
film.
If anybody, okay, no, you're right. Do you understand that I should be putting this on film because I'm constantly in danger. I am constantly in danger. Never
Tell
do.
them to call the police then and tell them you're in danger.
Right.
I-
I'll
or
just
you
share
can
the
go to
video.
your- Or you can go to your
and
room
notify
and
them.
Calm down.
Right.
You were going to come in here and make yourself something to eat.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
You said
hungry
you had to
anymore.
eat. Yeah.
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
You were on the computer and then all this other stuff started.
All right, so it's my fault for confronting an
It's my
issue.
fault.
You're absolutely right. It's everyone's fault like that, but it's not his. Of course, it's not his fault for acting out in violence, to have that reaction to literally headbutt and try to assault a pregnant woman and threaten her physically. He actually physically touched me.
Yeah,
it's caught on
after
video.
you touched your mom.
I'm sick and tired of this. Our family is deranged, and I'm trying so hard to appropriate myself.
Ma'am, they are. You don't choose your family.
No, you don't choose your family. You don't choose hypocrites to be in your family. You don't choose narcissists.
Kids.
No, you're right. You don't choose your kids. But yet you're sitting there defending someone that is fucking obviously fucking psychotic.
I haven't offended anyone. What are you talking about? Did you? In what words? In what part did I defend him?
You are very sick. And I'm very sorry that you did you not get up in between to save a fucking child. Instead, I realized how pathetic this entire situation is, this scenario. Realized my child means nothing to anyone. You came in there to try to preach to me to say, even Angelito doesn't know whether or not to get attached. I wouldn't let him near the fucking baby. He is fucking insane.
Yeah.
And the fact that you even thought for a moment I would bring that child into a home like this, that is the most depressing thing I've ever heard. If he doesn't stay the fuck away from me, and you guys...
And it's monetized, too.
Kept spinning lies that it was me. That it was me, the one that was aggressive. Me, the one that was doing these things. My entire life I've had to deal with this. That you guys manipulate to make me look out to be, look like I'm... Because I'm hyped up when the officers get here generally. I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to react. And they look at me like I'm frantic, like I've done something. And in actuality, I'm frantic because I'm panicking for my fucking life. So, yeah, and I've had to my whole life. Because Dottie used to get that violent. He just stole my fucking weed right now.
No, she was in jail. She got out of jail, and then she has to live with her mom now, who's also her brother's there, and she just can't get along with them. And I feel like beggars can't be choosers, because before she was in jail, she was living in her car. She should do whatever they say.
Good for you, Mother. I would be so proud of all your children. So proud, because he's not even allowed to be around the brothers anymore or around his other sister because of this violence, and you're the only one that backs him up. But since he's got the property and everything, and you guys are joined like that, he helps you pay for things, and, you use the money from the property, and that's why you drink sometimes. That's why you drink sometimes, too, and that's, because you use...
different than that public that keeps making up in their minds how things are in our lives, and they know fucking nothing. You don't know nothing because you haven't been around us all these years, except when you need us.
I've had enough information about you within the last couple weeks. I've been forced to be around you. That's why I didn't want to come back to the shithole.
He said that she stole his weed. Yeah, so he went out to get more weed because she stole his weed, and she's 8 months pregnant.
That's why
But she got mad at him for smoking a cigarette in his room.
I didn't want to come back to this fucking abuse, because I'm sick and goddamn tired of being classified as one of your own. Because this is not okay. You not defending me, physically even defending me. You just told us, you didn't even say anything. I've got it on record. It doesn't matter. It's recorded. So the fact that you don't want me to record these violent situations, that is actually, that's a...
I can say
You just told me.
to record violent situations, but you're just going on and on.
Right. Because I'm trying to have some semblance of civility.
I told you. Go
Right.
ahead, relax in your room or whatever. Just, I'm not being violent.
Right. So,
I'm done talking.
right. So now I've got to be without weed. Because,
And that's
why?
what you're upset about.
Yeah.
All right. Here, this is for you. Who was it? Who said you had a problem? Crash. This is for you, Crash. Sorry, I had to look back. Yeah, if you go there, you can use your Streamlabs, and it'll actually come up on screen. So win-win. But thanks.
Yeah, because I would like to smoke right now to calm down. Yet he stole it all. Because he went and got it. Because that's his validation for that, and physically assaulting me, is that he helped me one time.
She would, Lavender.
So you don't understand what's going on. And I'm glad for it, because I will expose all of these fucking issues
Unite.
to the world so that they can understand. I would rather be fucking dead than deal with you people again. Exactly. 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 That is what I'm trying to disclose through my disability, as opposed to other people that don't even have disability but need to be classified as mentally ill. So,
What's up?
all right.
But yeah, they should have just left her ass in jail, pregnant or not. She don't want that baby. And now she's gonna go in her room, lock the door. It's not even her room. It's probably her mother's room. Think about that. Calling your mom a bitch, die, F you. But now I'm gonna sleep in your room, and you sleep out in the living room on the couch, peasant. It is so Shanny for Christ, all over again.
Realize how pathetic I am and the blood that I stem from. People act like I don't. People act like I don't see what goes on
Right?
in these circumstances. And I've tried to call it out my
Hey,
entire
what's up,
life.
Joey?
And when the physical violence gets to that extreme, I know I'm in danger.
Yeah, this is Lovenotes for TLC, if you ever heard of her. She is, like I said, I have an article. She killed puppies. She put them in a cryo freezer and killed them. Like, these are like animals that like have some disease or infectious or something. No, she just euthanized puppies for no fucking reason.
Danger. My face hurts from him smashing his face into mine.
Lies.
This has happened my whole life, and I just have to take it and swallow it. And I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Oh, well, no. Which time, Nora? She's been in jail a couple of times. The most recent was because she filed a false report saying that the guy that got her preggers, forced himself on her. And there was no evidence of that. I did a video on it a little bit ago. They picked her up at the gym while she was showering, and they had a male and a female police officer, because she tried to pull that, oh, you can't do that, I'm a female. And the female went in there and said, get out. And, she got she went right into the bathroom. And then after that, before that, she was in there, I think domestic violence. And she tried to go on the property. She has another daughter that has the other boyfriend has full custody. She tried to go there on her birthday. And yeah, she refused to leave the front door.
It smells like rotten asshole in the room. It smells like rotten asshole in the room.
Thank you. Thank you, Crash. Yo, I always forget which ones I have up on there. Thank you.
I'm not.
You're like, oh no, Rev's in my
I'm
house.
sick of you people allowing me to go through so much shit. I reached out to the father of this child, knowing I couldn't come back here, knowing I had no safe place.
Yeah, right,
because
Brett.
I wanted to try to raise this kid in a proper household. But I realized I made a huge mistake by trusting anybody, and people wonder why I say these things. People wonder why I sit there and talk shit about my family in conjunction with trying to defend them. Because I have no idea where to go or how to survive, especially with a fucking baby inside of me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going, but I just know I'm gonna pack up my shit and I'm leaving because I can't do this. I can't continue to allow you people into me, like, to have me in these fucking enclosures, like cages, with these fucking abusive fucking people. I would rather go, and he acts like I can't get better weed, like I can't go to someone else to get better fucking weed than the trash ass weed he was offering me. Do I wish I would have grabbed a little more? Yeah, I do. Before he snatched it up right now. But that's the sick part about all this. True fucking addiction, which is my brother and all the pills, my brother and all of it. Because there was no reason for him to be in this room. He goes into this room, he goes into there, he gets those pills and he grabs a bunch of them. My mother gets these prescriptions to give to him. And I used to feel bad. I used to be like, oh, he's a felon, he needs some.
Yo, that is awful right there. If people don't know what she's doing, she's going online, and I don't know if her brother has a probation officer or what have you, anything like that. But she's basically saying, and getting her mom implicated as well in this bullcrap, saying that the mom is getting these prescription drugs to give to her son. And not only is that illegal, but she's just like throwing that out there. And again, she's here because she has literally no place to go. I swear, the give me, I deserve this mentality of these people like her and Shanny and Rev, I'll never understand. They're so damn entitled. It makes me sick.
The stuff, he doesn't need any of that. You saw how violent he was. You saw how he needs to truly detox, and maybe some prison time would help him. Because when you get physically violent with a pregnant woman like that, I feel sorry for myself because I'm going to end up committing suicide.
Oh.
And I keep trying to reach out to you people for help. And you act like I don't matter. You act like I don't already go through enough. You act like my life is just so peachy and I have nothing to fucking worry about. That's why I was trying to reach out to the father in hopes that he would fucking do something and be safe with him. But there's no safe place. He's not safe, any of it. I tried to imagine that he was safe because I honestly believed that he was like genuine at first. I thought he was trying to be nice. They're not very nice. They're never nice. If they don't get what they want, they destroy and they take and they rob. Just like what my brother just did. Is it legal to go through other people's things? No. And if I
but you were just in his room.
right now, I can't show them the video. I can't defend myself at all.
And you've allowed this. You've allowed this through your fucking toxic behavior of saying that I falsified that report when I didn't. You know it. What is going on?
All right. Here, I want to go back to this really quick because Joey had just asked a real good question, and I'm all about receipts here at the crypt. Okay, here is it this one? No, it's not this one. All right, right here. Someone sent me this once I started talking about the Tisha, the titty. She does go after channels, so please because I don't know how long this stream might be up for, but forget her. You know, I'm not talking negative. I'm just showing things, and that's it. It's all in the public, and it's all good. And number two, like Joey just said here, I have no love for people who hurt animals. And if you look right here, it was not guilty, but disorderly contact. It was with a, what do you call it? She pleaded, and this one, no contest. So yeah, I don't know how this is a misdemeanor, but it is. She steals other people's pets, and she also ran a puppy mill. You guys see that? Hey, what's up, dude, brothers? It's really crazy. But here, let's get back to the video.
You forced me back in here. I hate you so much. Do you not get enough of my
You all can hear that, right?
fucking sadness? Is this not payment enough? My
Hey,
tears, my blood, all of it.
Nice
Is it not
peach
fucking
butt.
payment enough? Just leave me alone. Drop those fucking charges so I can leave and be free and away from this. I don't care if I'm fucking poor. I don't care if I'm like destitute living in my car. That's why I was doing it. To get away from this toxicity. No matter how much they say they're gonna help, they always make things 10 times worse. And you see why. Because physical violence is not okay. Never is that just okay and acceptable. There's something wrong. And you people are the ones that are doing this to me. No one else. I have not been the one. She's like, oh, you saw it. You need to come back here. I didn't know where the fuck I was supposed to go. And then I didn't know that.
Well, Fee, you know, if I'm saying that right, it's either she's looking for them or this whole thing's a grift. And even that, if that's true, then it's even worse because she's willing to use her own family and give them stress, and possibly stress out her unborn child to get those views and donos. So either way, it's bad.
You were setting me up and he was living here. Yeah, he lives here. So maybe her HUD shouldn't be fucking given to her anymore. Maybe all of this should come back around to her. She said, I don't do anything wrong. I don't do anything. Look at you. You're always getting in trouble. What are you talking about? She accused me right away. She told me, she was like, what are you doing? I was like, what are you talking about?
Yes, you got it. And her brother
I'm not
too.
Safe anywhere. Not physically, not emotionally, none of it. None of it. I feel so sad for myself in this circumstance. I would never want anybody to go through these
Brew guy.
feelings. Ever.
The titty.
I don't ever want to feel this again. I'm just so sad. You guys make me have no hope. I have no hope. I have no life. I have nothing. Just these fucking confines that you forced me into. And I was trying so hard
Like the stream,
to
folks.
reach out of it and be a better person. And I can't because I stem from trash.
Hey, little pumpkins.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
No wonder this is
I say that every
TV.
day.
This is great fucking great information for people to see. This is why people go crazy. This is why people have issues.
Well, Luna, don't count your snot before it's hatched because here comes the snot.
This is why they kill themselves. This is why.
All right, cool.
All of this shit,
Thanks.
There's no salvation, there's no safety, there's nowhere to go. Domestic violence, and they tell me it's nothing. They tell me it's nothing. I literally have a hard time sleeping because I know.
Yo, I don't know if she's crying or if this is her audition tape for the remake of the Blair Witch Project.
That I'm in danger. And people tell me, it's nothing. Get over it. They didn't mean it. What are you talking about? It's just gonna get worse. I'm not okay. This isn't okay.
No shit.
This isn't okay. And I get in trouble for just talking things out. I get in trouble for speaking my mind.
Oh.
Why? I said I wanted this for views. I didn't want this at all. What?
Okay, then why can't you talk to your mother like this? Your elderly mother that's in the next room that you just cursed out. Like she owed you money. Like you were a pimp and she was like the hoe in the corner. Like, what is up with you? That's your mother. You want to say that, talk like that's your brother, fine. You feel like, he's bigger than you, but that's your mother. Yeah, even at 8 months pregnant, you could probably take her. Why can't you talk like this to her? Why you gotta run in a room and be all snotty all over?
What the fuck? I would have rather just calmed down. Had
Hey, Isabella.
some food, did my thing, made some more baked goods for my brothers. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. Like, this is so fucked. I'm not even, like, expressing myself overly. Like, expressing myself or trying to be dramatic. This is just how it is. I'm so sad. I'm so lost. This isn't okay.
Ew. Oh, no, I put us to go down the caverns.
I don't care how pathetic I look, how disgusting I look. There's fucking snot. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I am not acting. I need help. I need somebody to help me. I need somewhere safe. I need someone to protect me for once.
The snotty. The snotty.
Are abusive toward me. This piece of shit's in the fucking kitchen again. I can hear the fucking vibration of him. And I told my mother that we just don't get along and we shouldn't have to be forced to sit next to each other. Oh, he's gonna be fine. He won't do anything. You know him. He didn't mean it. Okay, he won't mean it when he ends up hurting me really badly and the baby as well.
Oh.
Okay. Right.
All right, I have like a little thing on that. People's like, oh, well, but this person's fine. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. To me, and I feel like this with everybody, I think everybody deserves a day. You know, like a bad day, an upset day, because we all we all have bad days, right? So I feel like everyone should have a bad, like this, that's their bad day. But when people take like 10 bad days in a row and you haven't even had one, that's when I'm like, hey, I deserve a bad day too, to, be all snotty.
Okay, I'm really gonna be okay. Like, I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
No, she's in her mom's room.
You're okay.
Yeah, that's even worse. She kicks her mom out of her own bedroom so she could be in there because she's pregnant. You can't see my quote unquote hands, but because she's quote unquote pregnant, and she's on her bed snotting all over the place. Like, oh, great, thanks.
You're not okay. It's never gonna be okay. And I talk about getting therapy. I talk about doing these healthful coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
And what was he doing? Drinking beers and shit and smoking cigarettes and then gets pissed off at us and then it's supposed to be normal? No, this is not okay. And I don't know the difference in their chemistry. They just think that their reactions are healthy. And then they stand to it. That's how they think. That's how it is. That's why I record this shit. I have every right to. You don't have to have the consent of the other person.
Oh, I don't want to keep pausing. I don't want to gross you guys out, but it's just so awful that she keeps on just filming like that. But yeah, so her other daughter, she gave everyone online her daughter's social security number and her address. Like, she is really messed up. She really needs help. She doesn't understand and thinks that that's okay because, well, whatever, I don't want her anyway. Well, she shouldn't be. There should be some sort of restraining order against her daughter. There probably is. And then this unborn one.
In the state of Arkansas, and I'm scared right now. I don't want to be here. I want somewhere safe. I want to go. You guys just torture me, telling me I wasn't raped and shit. What the fuck? I'm so sad. Please make it go away. All of it, this baby has been nothing but torment for me. It's been torture having to carry him and being exposed to all this shit more.
Oh. Really? Baby's not even here yet.
There's nothing okay with this. Absolutely
Oh, thank you.
nothing okay with this. I would never have chosen this. I didn't choose to keep this baby because I thought I would get something out of it. I chose to keep him because I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't want him to hurt like I hurt
Thanks,
my whole
Isabella.
life. That's the reason why I tried. And knowing he had that little heartbeat in there, that's why I was worried. I was worried because I knew. I was like, you're in for a world of pain if you come into this world. Go away. Turn back.
Yeah, I got
It's
it.
most definitely not worth it.
All right, yeah, finally. Good. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
It's
Hashtag
not worth being here.
tissue.
It's not worth going through so much fucking hell. At least he's a boy and he'll be able to get away with abusing women.
It's a boy.
Like his father. And like,
She only has one other kid that she's not allowed to see because she's like this, you know, and she shows up at the house uninvited, and if she'll throw things at the house until the police show up. I did that video too. If you look on my channel, it's there. Yeah, there's a lot of really good videos that she's done. I mean, bad for her, but good content nonetheless.
like his uncle, like all of it. Like his grandfather, all of it. Today is July 18th, 2022. It's approximately
problem,
9:30 at this time.
Hey, Phoenix.
And no, I didn't make a video to try to seek people's attention in the way of getting monetary gain. I'm seeking help like a home,
Because the
like
check,
a
really?
safe home. I'm scared. I'm homeless. I'm on disability like that. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore.
Sorry.
Normally I just claw myself. Normally I just cut myself and hide. I can't hide anywhere. I feel like the only thing I can do is just drink some of that shit under the sink and just fucking get away from everybody.
Well, bro, God, that's how I feel like these typical... That's the definition of these lol cows. They don't understand. They make most of this drama. We wouldn't even know about it if they didn't bring it to the table. And then they blame us for talking about it or watching it in, you know... watching it as a group instead of watching it individually and liking and subbing and stuff, especially when she breaks terms of service all the time, just like you know who.
I can't keep doing this. People are like, no, it'll be okay. Like, people don't really hate you. And I'm like, no, they do. They do. Because look at this. Look at what I lived through. This is hatred. This isn't help. This isn't assistance. This isn't love.
That's a
I
good
hate
saying.
everyone so much. I hate it so much, and they're so manipulative. They'll sit there and they'll tell you, I promise, I won't do this, I won't do that, and then they do it, and we just have to deal with it. And then they're never held accountable to their words or actions. Why? This isn't okay. This isn't okay.
Hey, Carrie.
No wonder my sister
Oh, I saw
had
it's
that.
not.
No
Yeah,
wonder
it's,
he's a fucking rapist. He's a child rapist.
if you watch the replay later, she was totally freaking out on her brother and her mom, Letitia, Lovenotes for TLC. And then she went to her mom's room and just snotted all over her bed. It was awful.
He should go to prison. No wonder. He tried to manipulate me when I first started coming around 2 years ago when this all started happening, the accusations and whatever, and he would talk to me, you know, this, you should say this, and he would blink in his eyes all weird, like to try to like manipulate me to believe his side. Like, no, I know you're violent and I know you detach, but in a really bad way. My detachments are different than his, and his denial toward doing anything wrong ever at all. And their argument is always on the fact that, well, you know, years ago you did this. Well, right at the moment, in this very day and age, July 18th, 2022, that's what happened. So regardless of how much I've changed, and I don't do anything toxic like that, you haven't displayed any signs of progressive, stability. No, it's always been deranged. Your mentality is off fucking track here. I need somebody to help me. I need someone to help me. I need somebody to help me. I don't know what to do. I'm very scared and alone, and people are like, go to your mom. Like, it was just fine with just my mom, yeah. She was just telling me I had to do more. And she's always complaining and saying that I don't understand. I give so much. I give so much freely. And then all of a sudden, then they try to say, oh, we're going to try to get you. Like, what are you trying to expose? There's nothing to expose. I've already exposed it all.
Oh, what? They want to get you help to get it out of their hair. That's why, because you, like, physically jumped up really close to your mom. Your brother backed you off, and you try to make it like he physically was attacking you. I mean, if anyone who was here from the beginning and saw that, put a 1 in the chat or horns if you agree with me. But that's what I saw, that he was just defending his mother.
This is my perception. This is what I see. This is what I feel. This is what I smell. This is what I touch. And I'm scared.
You don't smell anything. You got a mouthful, nose full of snot.
Even because I know I have to pack up and go. I can't be around this, regardless of the food, regardless of the safe bed and everything. I can't be around this. That's why I keep leaving, and you keep forcing me back for these allegations that I'm a criminal. That's criminal behavior, not what I do. I didn't falsify that report, and I hope he fucking burns in hell for this, for making me suffer so much. I'm so tired.
Wow.
I'm surprised I'm not contracting more than I am. I can't keep doing this. I'm so over this. I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna pack my shit. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna fucking hurt myself.
She gotta be treated like the
from
puppies.
These people, because I cannot stand them.
Thank you, guys.
My whole life it's been like this. They manipulate everything to make everybody perceive things from their side. I don't know what he was thinking getting physical on fucking camera, because there's your proof that he's a fucking psychopath. There's your proof that he shouldn't be allowed to walk the streets freely. I don't understand what's wrong with you people. Fucking help me. I always say that I'm the issue because I'm confronting their issues. That's the issue. I'm the issue because I confront them about their fucking their faults.
And guys, correct me if I'm wrong. She wrote on a piece of paper and admitted to what she did. That's why she had to go to jail. And now she's saying, I didn't falsify those charges. Aren't you not supposed to talk about a case once it's all like done and over with? I mean, right? Am I right or wrong on that?
Everyone says that. Leticia, you shouldn't have so much of a judgment. You shouldn't be so judgmental.
Exactly, Joey.
You shouldn't have an opinion. Excuse me, he told me he wasn't gonna smoke in the fucking house. I thought I could fucking trust him. Same thing with the father of this kid. You told me I would be safe. You said.
And as a person, an advocate marijuana smoker, medical as myself, I'll say there is a difference between cigarettes and marijuana, but at the same time, she shouldn't get mad over him smoking cigarettes if she's in this room smoking marijuana. It's kind of almost like the same thing. I feel like she's making mountains out of molehills here.
Said I wouldn't have to, and then you even said not to get the plan B. You said you don't have to do anything. When I said, I need a plan B, you don't have to do anything. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course I do, because look at what happened. All of this. And they say it's my fault because I trusted you people. I trusted men. Oh. Not acting this and actually having it real. That is the worst part about all of this. Because these are real, genuine fucking interactions. I didn't make shit up. It's fucking sick. This is sick. Anyway. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing wonderfully. I feel great. I feel amazing. I feel so good. I feel so good. I
I gotta.
Well, I trusted men. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing wonderfully.
I'm terrible.
Great. I feel amazing. I feel so good. I feel so good.
Come on, give me the ice. I think I'm going to hell. I don't know if she's turning into a Super Saiyan here, so. What the fuck? It was when you yeah, when she fell down.
Scared.
I don't know.
Make it go away. I used to pray so much when I was young. I'm so scared. I feel like I have to constantly be on edge now. I don't know if he's gonna throw my laptop or whatever, and then what? Then they just say that's domestic violence, they can't get involved. It was one person against another. That's not okay. This isn't okay. There's something very wrong with the society and the way they allow things to get through. These fucking devils that rule and just walk away freely, and then you incarcerate.
They're like, push. She's gonna be,
you harass the innocent. You abuse us. Because we're weak.
I just don't believe her. Yeah. Conveniently, right?
I'm trying. I'm trying. Like, you go away. Like, you.
Apparently she is. She's on her channel. She's got a lot of pictures.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Like seriously, if this is like a mental break, of course, you know, she'd have to go get help and go to the hospital. But I'm laughing at it because I don't believe her. I don't think this is some mental thing that her brain is getting caught up in it. Why? Personal experience. I knew someone who did the same exact thing to get what they want, and people were like, "Oh my god, what's wrong with you?" And it was bullcrap. The girl even admitted to me years later that all that I you know, like seriously, it was bullcrap. So anytime I hear it, I think about that person and how they used to manipulate people by doing that. Because, you know, if it is for real, she should just turn off the phone or the camera.
It's okay. You're okay right now. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Usually I don't even say words. Usually I don't try to convey my feelings. When I'm going through this stuff, I just keep very quiet and I just cry. And I usually just hold it all.
Yeah, exactly, Carrie. It is really over the top.
So much to bear, and that's when I hurt myself. It's getting to that point. I don't want to go to court. I don't want to stand up to try to defend myself. I didn't do anything. I should fight for my freedoms like that.
Yeah, and I hear that if she is working herself up like that, but the fact that before she was totally giving it to her mother, who's old and elderly, and her mom's like, "Come on, let me help you," and trying to talk nice to her, and then she comes into her room and starts crying. It's just, and then filming and monetizing the whole thing. That's my issue. But yeah, of course, if I knew this, that she legitimately had some sort of issue where she kind of has like a stutter, yeah, of course I would not do anything to make fun of that. But I just feel like everything leading up to it, it's kind of, it's like a pity me type of thing, in my opinion.
I shouldn't have to give in. I didn't do anything. I was hoping I would find a family. I was hoping I would find somebody that had a family that liked me.
That's what I think, Ave.
They don't like
She
me
hates
because I
him so
confront
much.
them about their illnesses. I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm hoping that
Oh,
I don't
wow,
have to
really,
make another
Luna?
video again real quick about any more abuse.
Well, I'm glad you survived that.
I'm gonna try. I have to start repacking my stuff. I'm surprised he didn't break some of my shit in the process, because he's done that throughout the years too. That's how they are. Vindictive in that way and spiteful.
Oh yeah,
They don't know
I
where
agree with
learned
that.
it. And then I just don't do that stuff. I learned years ago. It's not nice to take others' things. It's not nice to sit there and have to live through this at 30-something years old. I can't believe my mom didn't even stand up in between us. She just let him
be
get all
careful.
violent. And then he talked about me knocking shit over. What the fuck? You just shoved me into it. I'm scared.
I mean, it looked like she charged her mom. He made sure that her mother got 3 feet, and then looks like her foot got caught on the doggy pillow thingy. So I wouldn't say shoved or anything, but that's what it looked like.
It's the same shit my dad would do, but he didn't drink. He was just crazy. He had a natural chemical imbalance. He would get violent like that and then blame us for the shit that he broke through us.
That was good for you, Luna. Sometimes you gotta be like that,
There's nothing left. And then he's gonna try to apologize and shit. Watch, this is so crazy. And then they tell me I'm bipolar and schizophrenic. I'm like, oh my god, that is clear signs of it. Please get away from me. Don't touch me. Stay away. He's very mentally ill. And nobody wants to admit to it.
Unless she's laying on a pillow.
Unstable. I'm very sad. I'm scared. I wish someone would come and help me. I wish they weren't here. I'm scared. Everybody just makes up stuff and they fake it. I'm scared of everybody that's a stranger too.
Oh, this is Lovenotes for TLC. I'll feature her every once in a while just to shake things up a little bit. She made this video yesterday screaming at her mom and at her brother. She's living there. She's 8 months pregnant. She was living in her car because she's homeless, and she just has a lot of issues. And it's very reminiscent of Shanny, for Christ. I am going to be playing a short Shanny video after her, by the way. But yeah, she kind of reminds me of her, because just this whole, I don't care about this baby that's growing inside of me. And it totally tells her mom off. And then her brother's like, yo, this is not happening. And then makes a fight. And really the fight was because she stole, being 8 months pregnant, her brother's weed. So he had to go out and get more weed.
My whole life, I'm just scared of everyone. I can't trust anyone, even the churches that I go through, the resources, they just, I'm sorry.
I think she's talking about the person who brought her to court, and I think she's afraid to go there and testify. But if that's true, if she hasn't testified yet, then she definitely should be talking about the case at all.
I can't help you.
That could get her in trouble.
You're overweight, about 300 or 400 pounds, but our church can only help with so much, and your car payment is too much money, and we can't get you a house because your car payment's too much. So, Yeah, okay. Hypocrites. Okay. Like you say you were out to help people with domestic violence.
Yeah, they're all in
You
one
say
place.
You're out there to
Well, the
help
mom, the
people
brother, and her.
with things, and you don't. You're a liar. You're liars. You don't want to
Can you
help
imagine?
anybody but yourself. And liars. You want to help manipulative liars like my family has been too. So I didn't want to take too many resources. Biting the hand that feeds me, that's good. Fuck you people. Fuck you for forcing me into this.
Well, you are kind of biting the hand that feeds you when you tell your mom to F off, and your mom's old and elderly. And then you're like, kick my brother out. And they're like, yo, we just got you in here. And he offered to give you his room and this and that. And then you just shit all over that. So, you know, you are kind of biting the hand that feeds. It's an expression.
Fuck the father of this baby for forcing me into this. Fuck all of you. You're evil. You're evil. You'll get your karma one of these days. And including him. That's not fair. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours now and forever. Amen. I can't keep doing this. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. I can't keep doing this. I didn't want to capture that shit on film because if somebody were to be like, oh God, you know, she's whatever, they don't really care. They don't care how many attempts I've had in the past, how many times I've not succeeded in.
I mean, I'm not sure, but she looks like she's got to be at least be in her 60s.
And not looking for the attention either. Just want to be dead.
Oh, hey, Missy.
Dead.
You know, Missy. You know what she's doing.
Live in a world like this. Everyone is toxic. Oh, you just have to blend in, be toxic with everyone else, and you won't have any issues. What? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I need boob sympathy before I snot into them.
I'm gonna go find my razor blade because
Oh God,
I can't keep doing this. And I just wanted to categorize it for everyone, chronicle it. This is why.
Oh yeah, this is all on her channel. If you're curious, it's called Lovenotes for TLC. She hasn't been on the platform long, but she already almost has 4,000 subscribers, and it's like, look. You see on mine, you can see the downvotes. 125 down, 89 up. So she gets views, but people aren't liking what she's doing. See, I even promote her.
Certain issues. I don't want this baby in me anymore. He scares me. The thought of this happening over and over again with my blood, I just can't do this.
Yeah.
I want to cut it. I want to cut it. And I thought about it, but then I thought he's gonna hurt. And then I thought, well, then I'm gonna hurt. We're all gonna hurt. It must be best if we just go together. If we're like this right now, you're forcing us to be all this crazy. I don't want to be in a jail. It's like this or jail. How about none of it? How about 6 feet under? So let's get it. I just want to be dead so much. Oh. Just want to see my blood, you know?
Whoa, okay.
With it. Makes you feel better.
Ugh.
I love you. I love you so much. Yeah, I love you so much. I'm glad I got to talk to you.
It's going in there
nice.
in your armpits.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's, ow, I just, oh. I'm sorry I say anything. This is what happens when you speak up. I want to kill myself so much.
Like seriously, I'll never understand people that just can't keep their head down, live with their mom until they have the baby, don't make fights, don't make drama, and then just move on with your life. Like if CPS sees these videos, or the courts see how you are at home, they're not gonna let you live there, or they might say you needed to have more time. I mean, she just recently got out of jail. But I'm with you guys. She does deserve to probably be in jail because she's a danger to herself and to this unborn kid.
And when I disclose that to you, they just think I'm laughing all crazy, like it's my fault. I can't handle this. Not at all. I would much rather be dead. Much rather be dead.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this?
Oh yeah, that's what I think.
Sometimes I can't feel anything. And then it just all happens and I don't remember. I'm scared. I'm scared. They're in there talking quietly. It's conspiracy. It's what they do.
Domestic violence, falsifying a fake police report for getting AR'd by the guy who she is pregnant with. A couple other things on her channel. She has a couple of videos where she was in jail, got out of jail, in jail, got out of jail, and I think she got stopped for, sleeping in her car. But I don't know if they brought her to jail.
And manipulate the situation.
Ugh.
Conspire against everyone. It's how they've always been. They used to have these meetings all the time. My brother was involved mostly. He's the head honcho. After my father had done what he had done, my brother goes around to try to manipulate and coerce everyone into believing
They're
his
always
side.
trying to look for
He
distractions.
be able to get away with everything because he didn't do anything. No, you did. No, you do. I can't even eat this evening because I'm not allowed to be in there. I'm not going to go in there. They say it was my fault for speaking up. No. I should be able to defend myself. You should be able to be upheld to your word. Yet I'm the issue. Life.
Right?
Life is so fucking crazy.
I knew people that had jobs right up to the baby was born. If she went out and got like a temp job so she wouldn't have to be near her brother and steal his weed, then I think she'd be better off, because then they wouldn't have to see each other as much. And then she'd go home exhausted and, wouldn't have to deal with it.
I don't know why I didn't blow my head off when I had the fucking opportunity. I think, and I would pray all the time thinking it's gonna get better, Leticia. It's gonna get better. You lost Tara, but they'll believe you at some point. They'll give her back. They'll just give her back. And they never did. And things just progressively got worse because they lied. They said that I was the one that did it all.
Maybe on
that I was
AOL.
the one that was violent, and that wasn't true. Because I didn't have the proof. I didn't have the film. I didn't have that to back me up. And now that I do, I still don't.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. She probably did steal the weed because she just can't handle reality right now. But still, there's still no reason to go after the mom. Her and her brother could take it outside and have a private fight outside to not have to include their poor, elderly mother in the middle.
I don't get the opportunity to share it because everybody thinks that I'm manipulating something. And I'm like, what? No. You don't even understand. I'm not seeking any gain or compensation. Just help me. Keep these people away from me. Same with the father of the baby. And now I realize I'm not wanted.
And people don't stand up and defend me like that. Never in my life have they. That's why these things kept happening. I'm undeserving of your love. But I love you anyway.
Yeah, she had a girl taken. She showed up at her house on her birthday and was filming it, and the stepmother went outside and she said, "Get off my property," and she said, "Call the cops," and which she did. And then when the cops got there, she said, "You can't touch a mentally ill woman," and yeah, it made a big problem. They had to call an ambulance to get rid of her. She refused to leave.
To exist. Even if I don't want to exist anymore. I love you. And I love Tara so much. I love her. I miss her. I was never like that with her. I never got along.
Yeah, it's crazy, X-Star. It's some crazy stuff she's done.
She made me want to try. She made me want to be better.
And that's the problem. People like Letitia here make real victims look bad because another person who's lying about it to get what she wants, it does not help the movement when there's real survivors out there. So yeah, big hugs out to all the real survivors out there, 100%.
This baby has been nothing but torture. And I feel sorry for him. Because he's never gonna understand why I gave him up. Why I chose to go on without him.
Yeah, that's gross. It's so vile that she would do that.
So sad. Please kill me. Please. Please. I don't want to wake up to this anymore. I don't want to wake up at all anymore. You know?
But for real, if I was the mom, her mom, I would put her somewhere and be like, she keeps going online, like telling private, personal things that might get someone in trouble, doxing, and she's also showing her my son's medication, my medication, killing herself. She needs to be in a facility until his baby is born. I mean, you know, her mom is too old to be watching her adult daughter 24/7.
It's my fault because I tell people.
She was a burrito.
You didn't do that right. You lied. You hurt me. The reason I knew he smoked a cigarette was because I started getting a slight headache. And I'm already exposed to cat shit in here. Because only feet away in the bathroom, there's...
Right. But what about the weed you're smoking?
The cat litter box. And sometimes it was getting...
Wow. Hey, this is, at least the litter box is in a cardboard box. I'll give her a point for that. Shanny couldn't even figure that one out.
Really stinky and overflowing and everything.
Her mom probably did that.
I've always been ugly. I wish I were dead.
Oh wow, she's only in her 50s.
Live this way.
Yo, that is stress right there. Then.
I hope I die when I do this next attempt. I hope I don't come back. Why does it keep coming back? Please go away.
Oh, thanks for being here, Luna. Have a good night. Thanks for chilling. Like a
I
villain.
believe I recorded for an hour already. And I have to stop because then otherwise the upload won't upload quick enough. And then I have to be the one to fucking leave this place.
See, it's all about views and donos with her. She could give a shit about what she just made, you know, the drama she just gave her brother and her mother.
I have no weed to calm my ass down. Not at all.
Cleaner than
So
Shanny
it's
for
gonna
Christ
get
litter
even
box.
worse. It's gonna get so much worse. And people call me the criminal. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Sure. Okay. Here's what you want to see. You want to see me suffer? I'll try to record my next attempt, you know? This is getting crazy. Again. I can't keep doing this.
Right.
Yet I'm the issue. Because everyone else lies. It hurts me. Yeah, okay. Leticia Collins Servant. July 18th, 2022.
So yeah, about 2 days ago. 2 nights ago. Ugh. Yeah, so that was that was nuts. Oh. Yeah, that was crazy there. That was just craziness that I had to show you guys. Because I do not agree with it. I do not agree with it at all. All right, so before I go, I got a couple Shanny videos, of course. I got one where she's talking about drinking, and then I got one from like yesterday, and then one about her parenting. So hopefully, it should be interesting. But yeah, like the stream, folks, and thanks for being here.
Just a typical Saturday with a friend called Jim Beam and Banana Candy. So I have Jim Beam here being a friend of mine with a Banana Candy Delta 10.
Oh, well, Joe, I could definitely do more videos about her in the future. I have a couple already on my channel.
Or Cloud 8. It's Delta 8, sorry. And I'm having a dandy Saturday morning. How was yours?
Oh, thank you, Helen. Welcome to the crypt. We have fun.
Saturday morning starting. Oh my god. I'm in horrible, tremendous pain. I think I'm going to fucking die. And I remember...
I am well
I didn't
excited.
mean to do that. I remember... I gotta go back in the game. But I remember that my husband gave me some of this a while ago. So I was like, fuck it.
Let me drink it.
Fuck it. I'm getting out of fucking pain. That's how I am doing right now. I'm getting out of goddamn pain.
Okay. Yes, that one was a little short but sweet. She was just like, I'm getting out of pain. And then this one's from today. And as I told you guys, she has no air conditioning where she is. They have a bunch of fans. And it's about where she is, 95. It was 95 degrees today. Maybe closer to 100 where she is. But between 95 and 100. So keep that in mind when you're watching this.
Freemason protege of Lyndon Johnson, who controlled NASA's funding. Since its inception, NASA had become the occult empire of not only the Masons, but
It's like, I just want to go and say this. It's so fucking hot. It's like, today, I think I've melted, like the witch from the West. I think I melted. You know, I'm just a blob of fucking liquids right now. That's how freaking hot I am. And it doesn't matter how freaking wet you get. It doesn't matter if you put yourself in nice cold water, if you drink cold water. It doesn't matter. You're gonna be hot. And the humidity is driving me fucking nuts. I'm so fucking hot that I won't even turn on my computer because I'm like, I don't want to add additional heat. It sucks. You know, it's so fucking hot that, you know, I think I, you know, smell like bacon a little bit. I think I've cooked like, you know, you know that like one meme with Mario and it talks about that son in Mario 3 trying to kill you. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I think the sun's trying to kill us right now.
Wow.
I think Mother Earth is like, hey son,
Yes.
these humans here, they're being assholes to me.
No, I think it's bacon. I think it's karma, because you not having air conditioning on one of the hottest days of the year where you are. It's just karma, you know. And guess what, guys? You know who probably has air conditioning and it's cooled off? Her kids. Oh, it's just karma, Shanny.
So, like, can you do something?
Hot dog
And the
boy.
son's like, yo, man, I got this shit. And he, like, the son, like, turned up the heat, like, way up because it fucking hates our asses because we fucking deserve it because we're assholes to each other.
And child
So I'm
abusers.
Oh, I'm getting a can that's cold out of the fridge, and I'm gonna put it between my titties because I've sweated so much between my tits today.
Ew.
And under my tits, you know, I've been constantly, I had a bunch of fucking napkins. Guess what happened to my napkins? They were used up over my fucking titty grease. Cause I was fucking sweating so much under my fucking tits today. And not only that, but I'm getting hot flashes
Right.
at the same time as being hot. So that means like everything of mine has been soaked in some way or form today. Like going to sleep, your bed becomes a swimming pool.
Yeah, well, we figured that out, Isabel. There's no way she wants those kids back. I mean, there's a couple of these streams where she's talked about using drugs, getting drunk, drinking Jim Beam, and then now like I have no air conditioning, we have no food, we're begging people for $20 sandwiches. Like, there's nothing where the CPS are going to say, yeah, I think we can release two under 18 children who can't work and can't get anything for themselves. Yeah, we're going to release you to them. Maybe they will when it gets cooler out, but especially not in this heat wave going on.
I fucking hate the summer. And you know what's really sucky is, like, I'm gonna be turning 39 on the 27th of August,
hey, what's
and
up?
I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I know there's that like one movie that I've actually want to see with Brad Pitt. What is it, Bullet Train or something like that? I want to see that movie. That looks fun.
Understand that there was a confrontation.
Well, because Shanny's
Hot
wearing all the
flashes
sheets.
on top of a heat wave like this. Holy shit. Do you know it was 104 in the UK?
I mean, like I said, it's about probably 95, whatever, but it probably feels warmer in a house that has no AC at all. Just a bunch of space fans. And if you guys notice, she ain't wearing clothes right now. So spoiler alert.
104 in the fucking UK.
Oh my god, it smells awful.
I'm so sorry, England.
Allegedly.
You're probably not used. Today it's been 96 degrees. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Oh really? She missed the appointment with the workers, with the foster mom. Wow. Well, then of course she don't care about him, because that's probably the only time she can do it. Because when she started to say that they're gonna bring them to her, I've never seen CPS do that. They're gonna want her lazy ass to go there, because they know that she doesn't have all these mental or physical ailments. It's just obesity. That's awful, though.
I'm fully 100% done. You know, I'm ready for, like, Jack Frost to, like, you know, I know I complain usually about Jack Frost, but I'm like, Jack Frost, please, I would totally hoe out for you if you would just, like, cool down the temp a little bit.
What?
You know?
You would hoe out for
Please,
Jack Frost?
Jack, come back, Jack. I mean, you know, I know we've had a troubled relationship, Jack Frost, but, you know, I really...
Oh, look, now she dated Jack Frost now.
I'm really a hot bitch, and, you know, I'm just like...
Ew.
I'm really tired of being hot, you know? It really, like, puts a damper in, like, just, like, make sure the weather is, like, lukewarm. If it's lukewarm, I'll be fine. The whole hot, cold thing, not big fan. Lukewarm, fine with.
Yeah. Jack Frost.
In 98, where I live, and humidity makes it 110, can't even walk outside. It's gross. I know. Hi, Warburg. I know. It's totally, ugh. And then you're sticky.
Ew.
And then, right, Jen? Sticky. And then, right, Jen? You're all sticky and you're like, God, I want to take a shower. But how many showers do I have to take in one frickin' day?
And they don't have water.
I just wish the thermostat would go down. That's all I'm asking for. Is like, can we ask, like, the people who control the weather, you know, with their, like, weather modification weapons or whatever they have, you know, you know, can they just, like, Noah?
Yeah, right. Truly, their TV is always on in the background. They can't just be focused on one thing. And you can't tell me she's sober right now. Allegedly.
Can you, like, do us a favor and turn down the thermostat?
Yeah, she don't work.
Us humans here, we don't like this fucking heat. It kind of, like, puts a damper on things. You know, I just, oh my God, it's 105 in San Antonio. I'm only 10 degrees away, so I can't really say much about that. You know, it's 95 here. I know sweat pores from where you didn't know you had exactly.
Ew.
Like,
ew. Ew.
It's like, why the hell is the back of my knee sweating?
Ew.
Why? Why? How is that supposed to cool me down? With the back of my knee sweating?
Gross.
It's not. It's not. And my boobs, if you're a big-breasted woman and it's hot.
Yeah.
It's just, your boobs become like these big old lava boulders stuck to your chest. And you know, the only way how to cool them down is like literally sticking your boobs in the freezer and just being like,
Yo, guys, I'm sorry. So, in case you were wondering, Shanny does stick her body parts in the freezer. I suggest if you ever go to her house, do not open or go near the fridge. Public PSA.
That's the only way how you can cool your boobs down. Is stick them in the fucking freezer.
Yeah, take them under her armpit.
I hate
stick them
having
in the
big
freezer.
boobs in hot weather. That kind of sucks. And then I lived here, Louis.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Brett's probably shaking on the floor right now, projectile vomiting.
Being in Georgia, the humidity you'll never get used to. I know you and Rev thought about moving to Texas. I suggest go to either the Panhandle or West Texas. It's much better. No, I lived in Houston. I know how it is. you know, North Carolina isn't much different in humidity than Texas. I think I'm just gonna... I don't know where I'm gonna live. Where is there a place where it's just normal temperature?
No. No, but she loves sharing like this, man. She loves grossing out her audience. She's always done that.
I wanna just be like cooled down. Not deal with this humidity. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
I barely had to pee. I've lost so much moisture.
Ew, stop. It's because she never wore a bra, so then now they're down to her knees.
Bra, screw Houston and Harris County PD. That's right, bro. Fuck them, man.
It'll take 70 cents. I couldn't get any direction. Here.
1 minute. Well, yeah, you know what? He's back. I'm gonna go.
Aww.
Bye.
Hey, that's me. Well, okay, let me do one more. One more for tonight. I came across a video from February before all this went down. And what's interesting about this last video I'm going to share with y'all is this talks about Shanny and her parenting skills. So we'll see how she thought how to raise her children leading up to what happened, you know, this past month. But I appreciate there's about 73 of you here. Like the stream, folks, and let's get into it. Thank you all for hanging out.
Was raised, was very strict. I have a different parenting style than most people. Okay?
Yeah, no shit.
I am not the typical parent. I didn't want to be the typical parent. I guess you could say very hippie in my parenting ways.
I know.
And I did it for the purpose because how I was raised was very strict. My mom had an idea of who she thought I was. And she tried to push me, manipulate me.
Thank you for being here, Crash.
And shame me to be this person. Well, I grew up and very much realized I ain't this person who she wants me to be. And I've gotten a lot of punishment for it, a lot of grief for it, a lot of sorrow for it, a lot of pain for it.
That would only be karma.
Trying to get approval of a parent who wants me to be someone I am not. And I tried so hard to be this person. I'm not that person. I'm never going to be that person. So when I decided to have my sons, I decided a whole different parenting approach than what I was born as. My parenting approach is I have no expectations for my sons.
Well, if you go click on the description, it'll bring you right to the Cash App, Avi. So if you just go, if you're on your phone and you're where it talks about tonight's thing, it'll say merch, and then under that it'll say donos, and it'll bring you right to the Cash App thing.
I have no standards for them. I allow them to be who they want to be and express what they want to express, to experience life the way how they want to experience life.
Well, let me just give you a little opinion on what she just said. What she just said to me, what it sounded like to me is that Shanny didn't have a good relationship talking with her mother, and because of the bad experience with her mother and her dad and then her little bit stepdad, she decided to abuse her own children, allegedly. But that's what it sounds like to me.
I decided to do that for them and give them that sacrifice of what I see in my sons. And it's funny because I really don't have much expectations from my sons other than I just want them happy in life. Something my mom never wanted me to be is happy and content, but I want happiness and content. I want my sons to be happy and content, you know?
How about not getting hit by a weirdo? Okay, how about like you stepping in between them and you hitting Jason before he even gets near your kid? How about that? You know, you're so quick to hit Jason for other things like a Baja Blast, but when it's your son's back, that's okay. And even worse, wasn't Rev not even there when that 911 call was called? That's what it sounded like to me, that he wasn't even present. It was just you yelling at your children like you always do.
And
like the stream folks,
I very
this
much
one
love
gets
them
to me
for who they've become as people, you know, because it's like when I had my sons, I looked at my sons as flowers, you know what I mean? Exactly. I wanted to see what kind of flower my son would be, you know? How would he bloom, you know what I mean? How would he bloom up to be? But I wanted to do it with
bloom up to be?
very little manipulation or influence or anything on them, you know what I mean? I wanted to see how they would grow without my input, you know what I mean? I want to see how God intended these two beautiful young men to be.
Oh, thank you, Abe, for becoming a sponsor to the crypt. I appreciate it.
You know what I mean?
You won't feel sorry. You won't be sorry. There's a lot of fun things I have planned for the next couple of months. But thank you.
So I put little influence in them, you know. What I did do, though, whenever they felt sad, I was there for them. Whenever they were hurt, I was there for them. Whenever they needed someone to talk to, I was there for them, you know, as a friend, you know, someone to look up to. Yeah. And you know, when they have a problem, they come to me and they talk to me. Like, how many 14-year-olds you know, when your son has a problem, they go up and they talk to you. Like, it's chill. You know,
I don't even understand that, little pumpkin. I don't even understand how she didn't realize that they were peeing the bed. Like with my kids, I'm always checking the rooms and just checking, and usually putting the sheets back on the bed because they like to fidget around, and we have some of those weighted blankets. So I can't understand how she wouldn't realize that the bed's wet.
Oh, and if they get rowdy, guess what I do? You know, if they get rowdy, you know, they get loud, they get boisterous. It's like, all right, come on in. Let's have a chat. What's going on? Let's talk this shit out, man. And I taught my sons how to talk shit out compared to like what other people's parenting methods is. And that's like yelling and screaming at them and, you know, spanking them or, you know,
wow,
giving them
this really did not age well, huh, folks?
Timeouts and shit. No.
Oh, and just in case for the new people, when I say folks, we all say that. It's like an inside joke between us that have been watching her for over 2 years, because that's what Rev used to say to us all the time. Like, hey, folks, say folks. So that's kind of what we do. So it's kind of like an inside joke.
Man, me and my sons, we come in here and we talk it out.
Hey, Cheryl.
We talk it out.
What's up? Make sure you watch the replay.
You know what I mean? We'll talk it out.
But good to have you.
And I put very limited opinions or anything on them because I want to see how they grow. I want to see how my sons are unmanipulated by a parent, because I was so manipulated as a child from my mom. You know, I was so manipulated over a lot of.
Yeah, I agree that, Joey. You know, and it's so interesting that you say that, because I used to say stuff like that when I was younger, like, I'll be the best parent ever. And it's not until I got older I realized you have to be a parent and not a buddy, because they won't respect you as a buddy, but they will respect you as a parent, no doubt. Good statement there, bro.
Things, right? So I chose not to have that parenting style. I chose to have a total like free, like hippie, like parenting style. And to me, it works.
Hey,
my
Kelly,
sons are respectful. They come to me whenever they're in need. They tell me like whatever problems they have, you know, and I'm allowed to see how they bloom. You know, I'm allowed to see how they bloom. I'm like seeing what kind of flowers they are. Like Zachary, he's so cool, man. He's like this big, giant, like information center where he knows every fact about Mario or like scary movies or like all this other stuff. Like he has all this information factory in him, and he loves plushies, and it's really cute.
Yeah, like all the plushies she had to leave behind in Colorado.
And then William, he's this amazing, like, like gamer slash game developer. Like my son makes the most incredible freaking RPGs that I've ever seen. And I'm like, he's like, I'd love to tell you.
Oh yeah, can you imagine? Betty would be beside herself. You know, too old, not can't help. Right? He, you know, can't even barely take care of herself. I mean, they were both her and her dad were both in hospice, so they couldn't even take care of themselves, let alone two more teenage boys.
This concept he's doing, but he wants to keep it a secret right now.
Facts.
But it's like the coolest concept I heard, because it's like, dude, you probably should get a hold of the developers. And they probably will. Of that game.
It looks like
I think they'll take it.
What he showed us.
Yeah,
exactly.
and pay him for the game, man.
Definitely, they would. I think.
He's that freaking cool, man. Like,
Because that franchise hasn't made money probably in a long time.
Yeah, and I never tried to influence my sons in religion either. I didn't want to do that. I made that decision a long time ago, not to influence them on religion. I wanted to see where they would be if I didn't like put that on them. You know what I mean? And believe it or not, they're Christian. They believe in Jesus. You know. They believe in Jesus because they have a relationship with Jesus, not because I was, you know, forcing my values upon them. You know what I mean?
You were, though. You kept on saying, do you believe in Jesus? And they would say yes. Like, are you saying this because of me? And then they still would say yes. And they'd be like, oh, I mean, no, because autism does not lie, Shanny. Not like you.
That's exactly it, Phoebe. You can lead them without manipulating. Exactly.
Wow. This did not age well.
Exactly, man.
They didn't teach them nothing, that's for sure.
Like, is this the son that came out? Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm so proud of him, though, man. He's so cool. Like, he's so cool. Honestly, I think he has a boyfriend, but he's not telling me. But that's okay. That's okay. He can.
Again, this ain't her. This is not her thing to announce to the world, to the internet, that your son is anything. And that's up to him to do, Shanny. Like, stop it.
He can have that, because when I was his age and I started, you know, digging a little in the romance, my mom would always like give me this big giant freaking like interrogation and make an experience that should be really sweet and innocent into a trial. And how dare you do this to me? And it's like,
What the hell? It's abusive.
yeah, like like always shamed for normal fucking kid shit, you know. So I'm just
you have to join the membership with a you have to go on the browser with your iPhone. So if you go to the browser, then you go to YouTube and you go to my channel. Right next to my channel, there will be a join button. But you have to go to the browser. You can't do it on the iPhone's app for some stupid reason.
proud of my sons, man, and I'm proud how I raised them, and I don't give a fuck what someone says, you know, like, you neglect your kids, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about that, because I know I don't. I'm there for them whenever they're in need. But then again, I allow them to be free to be who they want to be without being an asshole about it.
Like a guide on the rudder, that's it. You're
Yeah.
like a ship in the sea, and you're a guide you're a rudder, a guide.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a rudder.
That's perfect, really.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do it right.
Thank you.
Yep.
You know?
True.
Like, I love my parenting style because it's chill, it's
Yeah.
relaxed, it gives you time, and it doesn't, like, you don't have, like, that constant, like, paranoia and anxiety, like, oh my god, my child isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, no, your child is doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're being themselves, but you're decided not to let them be themselves, so you're actually taken away from what God intended, dumbass.
Wow, these did not
Really,
age well.
Joe? Exactly, Spicy Pepperoni. All you can do is support them and not choose their paths. Yeah, man. Thank you, Sock It To Me, man. Thank you. Thank you for all the wonderful words, guys. You know,
Can you imagine living
I
with
don't
Jason?
see anything wrong with my parenting style. You know, most people.
And she probably didn't see anything wrong with bringing Jason into her life. And I'm sure when that happened, he probably just one day was there. And she was like, hey, this is Jason. Oh, wait, didn't they go? I think they moved into his house first. But yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible that she doesn't think that she did anything wrong or anything wrong with bringing Jason into her lives, making them call Jason dad. Like, that's just not. They were a little too old for that. You know, they already felt a kinship to her ex-husband Chris. And then to have a guy that she's not even married to call him dad, it's just really wrong. He shouldn't have been a disciplinarian at all, you know, in my opinion.
People don't see anything wrong with my parenting style because it's fair. It's a fair parenting style, and it's a lot better than what other parents do in their parenting style. You know, like you could be that dad who like pushes his son to be a football player. Yeah, but your son's miserable. Your son feels disregarded in his feelings. Your son doesn't feel like he's being.
And you know, to the new people, like I don't watch her. I used to watch Shanny because I was fascinated with what was she saying, if this was true or not. And then it turned into a thing to make sure that those kids were okay. Because I always got to make sure, like, oh my God, I can't believe she was watching children. And then when I would see that they're not even going to school, being fed right, being bathed properly, peeing in jars, peeing on walls, pooping on the bed, pooping all over the seat in the toilets. It just, you know, it was too much for me to not keep watching to see if it got any better. So that's kind of what I've been doing the past couple of years.
Who he wants to be. Like,
yeah.
Like you're like, I hate to say it, parents, but your kids are people too. They're just not your little puppets that you grow up and marionette away, you know? Your kids are people too. Treat them like that, man.
Yes. Shane, don't
yeah, we got a heart and box for them. I couldn't help being that mom who was just gushing with excitement and all that. Yeah, man. Like I said at the beginning of this, I'm just a parent who wants to see how her child blooms the way God intended it, compared to how I want it to be.
Thank you.
Right. But then again, I just want them to be happy. That's the only expectation I want from them. It's happiness. You know, if it makes you happy, do it. You know, live your life happy.
And that's another thing, truly. You know, it seems like you've been here watching this a while too. She did make them live off of pizza rolls and all those fast things to make in the microwave or the toaster oven, while her and Rev would be eating DoorDash every day upstairs. And then when they would ask for like, hey, can we have some of that? Or can we have some seasonings? Because everything was in a room. They would say, filming in progress, get out of here. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know, because I didn't have a happy life. But at least I'm giving that to my kids. And I think that is something my parents didn't give me, but I definitely will give to my kids. And I think it's the right way, really. And they know they're loved. Because we say we love each other multiple times a day. And, you know, it's a good household to be in.
You know, just because you say something multiple times a day to try to brainwash them doesn't mean that doesn't mean it's true. They were scared of you, Shanny. You were big. You were big to them. They didn't want you to get slappy like you did to Rev.
Everyone's working together. You know what I mean? You don't have to force your opinion onto your kids. That's like that's really, like, seriously, as a child who grew up in an environment like that,
Cheryl,
please stop doing that to your kid.
That's like, you know, the side button where you could, like, you know, see the internet for itself. You gotta like type in youtube.com.
Please stop trying to force your kid to be something they don't want to be. Please stop invalidating your child's feelings when they're saying they feel a certain way.
Yeah, like when they're saying, please don't let this guy in. He attacked me. No. Or when you're screaming in the middle of the night saying, I hate you. And your kids are saying, stop doing this. Stop being like this. Is that what you mean? Yeah, you should listen to them. Like what you didn't do. Like that 911 call. Ooh, this did not age well.
And you say, no, you're feeling this way. Don't do that. That's not fair. It's not right to do, man. Because I'll say it again. Your kids are individuals. They are people too. They have feelings too, and it needs to be recognized. It's not about you and what you want. It's what they need to be. You know what I mean? Like my whole life, I needed to just be me. And I felt like I wasn't allowed to be me. But now I can be me.
When?
Without any real consequences of someone telling me not to be me. Which is cool. You know, it's cool to be able to be free of that. To be free and to be like, yeah, now I can be myself. Now I don't have to worry about disappointing someone. I can be who I want to be. I can finally bloom.
Well, Joey, she was like in the room with them most of the day, a lot of days. So that's why they were peeing in jars underneath the bed. So yeah, I bet she did. You know, she probably used to make them her little slaves.
And the flower I need to be, because
Allegedly.
I've been trying to bloom for a really long time. But, you know, it wasn't safe for me to bloom. Now it's safe for me to bloom, so I'm going to be the flower I should have been compared to the flower everyone wanted me to be. But, you know, I gave that to my sons first.
No, you didn't.
And that's true sacrifice, bros. That makes me proud to be a parent. Alright. Go away if you're trying to start drama. You're not welcome here, man. This is a no drama zone. Just know that, bros. It is a no drama zone. Alright? No one needs to hear that crap, man.
And that's fine. She can have a no drama zone, but I think when she's bringing in this child abusing drama and people are like, yo, you can't put that on the internet, that's not drama, that's just facts. Yeah, it's terms of service violations.
So, anyway, man.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember some Google Plus videos. Those are great. Like when she said the moon was cheese. It's because they don't
Are you
want it,
done?
Pumpkin.
Are you done?
She wants a narrative, and she wants you to listen to her narrative. And if you don't listen to her narrative, you're a troll, you're a this, or you're a that. And it's most people don't listen to the narrative. That's why most of the people in her chat are trolls. So they know when to strike, because they know as soon as they say something, even if they're modded, she will take that away. I've seen her do it so many times. So yeah, you're not a troll as long as you listen to her bullcrap narrative. Yeah, exactly, Joey. Why Rev's
Sorry,
smoking.
guys. I'm dealing right
Did you hear him lighting up a bowl right next to her?
now in the comments with man children. My sons are way more mature than you guys, too. I'll say that. I'll boast that. My sons don't go around and try to just put wedges in things and just talk like assholes. You know? Like, your parents must have sucked, man. You know? And not only that, you're teaching your children to have attitudes just as shitty as yours. Like, you should be, like, not proud of yourself.
Wow. Okay. So do we have to worry about that with them? You know, we have to worry about them being like racist and everything. No, I don't think so, Shanny. Because I think, despite of how you acted towards them, your kids are, especially now, are seeing the kindness of strangers, of others, of all different ethnic backgrounds and religions and races. Because that was a you problem, not a everybody else problem. So really, I love how she spins this narrative.
You should be ashamed of yourself for acting that way towards someone who's absolutely doing nothing to you.
Nuts.
That's right, Joe the Cat. It's 2022, not 1992. Yeah, exactly. Hey, come on, man.
Yeah, they're probably gonna need summer school too.
Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take away these people's fun because, you know, they don't deserve to make fun of people. And it's just gross, and I'm just not wasting my time that way.
Ew, what's on her mouth?
Yeah, colleges also have distant learning now. Mustaine. Like, my son, he's probably gonna be going to some gaming college. I'm pretty sure of that.
Ew. Ew.
Like, and become a game developer. I'm so proud of him over that. Oh my god. You know what? I should get him to talk to my old gaming professor.
That's cool. If you can do that. Yep.
Oh yeah, he's on Twitter all the time.
Her old gaming professor. What a bunch of bull.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's cool.
Because mommy also has some computer skills too, man. I was educated too.
Oh yeah, look at these computer skills.
So anyway, peace of Maranatha, folks. Try my parenting style out if you,
No,
you know,
thanks.
see how it works. Because you know what? I'd rather watch my child bloom into the flower it's intended to be than just be whatever. a little like unbloomed thing that's just blowing along in the wind. I don't think so, man. Anyway, guys, have a good one. I love you guys. Peace.
Well, first, I would say don't take her advice on having kids or raising them, because you'll get them taken away, like how she got them taken away. And don't, she's not going to be around to watch them bloom or whatever the hell she just said, because they're not coming back. They're actually going to learn how to be civilized people. Hey, Jellybean, before I end it for the night, last time I was talking to you, I had said about that there's a thanks button, and I'm talking about down here. And for anybody else, if anyone likes a particular video I do and doesn't get to donate that day, there's right here next to the download button, there's a like, dislike, share, download, and then there's a thanks button. If you click on that, you could donate for the video. So it's like a pretty new feature. So I just wanted to throw that out to you guys. But on that note, thank yous all for coming by. I do appreciate it. There is 72 people in here, so I hope everyone likes. I probably will keep the Wednesdays time slot because that works good for me. I know usually on Mondays and maybe on Sundays is not that good. Maybe I'll do Wednesdays and Fridays or Wednesdays and Saturdays. You let me know in the comments if that works out as a good time. But yes, thank you all for being here, and yeah, just don't do what Shanny does. Don't raise kids like that, because you will get them taken away, and you shouldn't raise them like that, because that's just horrible. But on that note, thank you all for being here, and I will see you all on the next time. Have a good night, and that's it. Peace. Good night, folks.